I don't know, like, the reason I'm out here doing this is I'm interested in educating people about what I do. A lot of people, they go to the jewelry store, they go to, Walmart or wherever, and they buy cheap jewelry, and I don't think it's about having something that's special, it's just about having, a silver ring. Yeah, totally. Jewelry making is mystical. Like, when you think about religion, you can only take someone's word for it that there's a higher power, or you can feel it yourself. That's like jewelry making, because not a lot of people know about it. You can only if you've been there can you feel it. If you don't know a lot about it, if you're not learned, then it's sort of mystical.
I don't know. I see it more like a craft and a craft to learn. I wouldn't say that it's like I'm good at what I do, but I wouldn't say that it's like magical or mystical.
I know a lot of people that can beat Halo 3. But I can't beat Halo 3, but they really good at virtual stuff, but I'm really good at actual stuff. So because I can actually make something, or I can fix something, or I can build something, because I'm good at working with my hands, I have this sort of other status, like a magician, or like someone like a guru or a shaman or something like that. What makes us human could be the ability to control the machines. But how much longer is that going to be true for? I want to stay in charge of materials, and I want to be able to know how to make things. Because when a computer hacker tries to shut down the machine, it doesn't work. I want to know how to wield a hammer. I want to be like that.
It'll definitely remind me of everything we talked about today. And every time I look at this ring, it's gonna definitely remind me of the conversations we've had.
I think it really does become something spiritual. It becomes something magical. It's this status that we don't know how to deal with, because in our society, it's definitely like, here's $5, here's your quesadilla. And if you went to the cashier and you're like, let me talk to you about how Jesus can save you, and you're gonna give me a free burrito. She'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I mean, you can't give somebody something spiritual and have them give you something material in return. It's just not how we work.
By hiring people on the streets.
So I think tell me if they fit.
That fits perfect. Good job.
I want people to understand what my work is about. And so I decided, well, if I just stand outside and I make things and I tell them exactly what it's about, that they would understand it. And I don't think art or craft should be this hierarchical thing where you look at it on a wall and you're like, I wonder what the hell that means. and because I don't. Let's just tell them why does it have to be veiled in layers of mystery, and why does it have to mean an infinite number of things? I just want to communicate.
Then someone asked me about the other one, and I'm like, I had this really great conversation with this guy, and kind of changed my mind about things. Like, where can I get one? And I was like, you can't. It was just there. It was just good timing.
Yeah, there's something about also that when you can't obtain something by money, it becomes even more valuable.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka, the chocolate factory, if you guys see that movie, and he's like, all right, Wonka, how much you want for a golden goose? It's like, they're not for sale. And they had really poor English skills. And when I was a kid, I thought my dad was the biggest asshole because, no, I'm serious. I thought he was the biggest asshole because he would get on the phone and he'd talk to them and he'd be like, Rhoda, how is Roof? And I'm like, you're so patronizing. You're such an asshole. You're not helping them. But, later, after I gained some perspective, I was like, I asked him, like, why do you talk to him like that? You know, I think it's so degrading. And he's like, well, because they don't understand me. If I talk regularly, I'm talking too fast. And it seems like I'm being like mean to them, but you know, they don't really learn English because their entire social network is other Ukrainians who have immigrated, and that was kind of like an eye opener. And then I lived in France for a while, and people who kind of like slowed down the French for me, I really appreciated it. And in that moment, my dad went from cynical asshole to socialist hero. What I'm doing right now is not very technically difficult. I think I could probably teach anyone how to do this in an afternoon, and that's why I decided to come out here and show everyone how to do it. I have these 3 rings left, and this is the huge one that I don't think will fit anyone. But I wish I could give them all to like everyone, but I think I'm just gonna give them to people who are talking to me, who I think will fit also.
You stole my board.
Yeah. Will you see if that fits? Cool.
Thank you.
I don't know, this is so difficult. Because before I was just kind of doing it, and then I would like wait till there was a lull and then like leave, but I'm like forced to come to an end, and I don't know. Okay, someone come up with a way to give this ring away.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
It's the only
scissors.
fair way.
Okay. All right. And what's the most democratic way, or the most poetic way? Okay. Wait. Can I have you guys vote on between you two? See if it fits.
That's the only way. See if it fits.
Because if it doesn't fit, it could have been decided already.
But I've got it.
Oh, he can get the giant
But I
one.
like it. I like it on the
That's the most poetic way. He got stuck.
Okay, you give it to him, see if it fits him. And then, wait, are any of you guys friends with these 2 guys? Okay, because I was going to make you. Yeah, it fits. Okay. Let's vote. What's your name? Hello. And your name? Dan.
But what are we
Can we
basing
do
our
a secret ballot? On paper?
Maybe we should just all close our eyes and listen.
Yeah. Okay, everyone close your eyes.
I can't vote. I don't know either.
Everyone close your eyes. Seriously.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, just go
Please.
like white shirt and dark shirt.
Okay. And everyone for Bilal, raise your hand.
Why don't you put the ring in a right hand and a left hand and say
And everyone
pick
for
one?
Dan.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, you can open your eyes.
We want them both to win.
I want them both to win.
You mind if I see?
Give him the Sasquatch ring.
What, the ring?
That should fit his finger.
This one?
It should.
Do you think this fits your finger? Really? Oh, there we go.